Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to do a quick reminder of circle terminology. So I'll start by drawing a lovely circle. There we go. Okay, so the first thing that we want to look at is what happens when we put some lines through our circle. So there's a line there, we can call that one a secant. So, secant. If we put a line straight through the middle of our circle that goes from one side of the circumference to the other, we can call that the diameter. If we only went from the centre of the circle to the circumference, like that, we have the radius. Next, if we draw a line from one point of the circumference to another point of the circumference, we call that a chord. And the last one that we'll look at is a tangent. So a tangent is a line that passes through only one point on the very outside of our circle. And I've done a bit of a dodgy job here because you can sort of see that we've passed through more than one point. But the idea is that we pass through a single point. We are perpendicular to the diameter or to the radius at that point. So that is our tangent. Okay, so that's what happens when we draw some lines through our circle, but let's have a look at different ways that we can label our circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of a lot of these. Okay, to start with though, I'm going to leave the chord in. So I've left that chord in. What happens if I just look at this portion of the circle there between the chord and the circumference? When I just look at that, that is called a segment. Okay, it's like when one of your friends wants to ruin a birthday cake by cutting it the wrong way and they cut a segment off. Whereas any normal human being, they would take a section from the centre of the circle to the end, so that's one of the radius, we've got a radius there, and another one there, and they would give you this great big piece of birthday cake, and we call that a sector. And the final one that we want to look at is if we just take part of the circle around the outside, so a line of the circle around the outside here, that is an arc. Okay, so that's the main circle terminology that we want you to be familiar with for this unit. I hope that helps.